What's popping, glam squad? Welcome back to yet another vlog on this gorgeous transformation on this very beautiful model. Her name is Jessie, and I loved how this look turned.
If you gotta do that makeup, boo, do that makeup, do that makeup. You've only got 10 minutes, so put your face on.
Yeah, so to start with, we went in to shape her eyebrows just to make sure we have removed all the excess hair, and her eyebrows were well shaped, so I didn't do much. So I just removing any excess hair on top and the lower part. Yeah, and then next I went in with soap. This is a brow soap. It's like a jelly soap which you use to just lay down the eyebrow. Yeah, and I'm just laying them with a spoolie just to make sure they're not all over when you apply your pencil. And I'm dabbing them with my thumbs just to make sure they are well laid. Yeah, so next thing I went in with Davis pencil. Remember, all the products used at any given video on this channel, they are linked at the description box, so make sure to check out if at all I miss on any product so that you can know what I used. And I'm just filling in the brows with the Davis pencil, and I was using it in the shade 40. It's a little bit darker, so it's good for a darker skin tone. Yeah, and I'm just shaping them, making sure they are well evened out, and then using a spoolie, you just comb them up. And then next I went in with the beautiful bronze concealer from LA Girl collection. Yeah, and I'm just cleaning the lower part of the eyebrows. Remember, for cleaning you use a flat brush or an angled brush. Yeah, in this case, or rather for me personally, I prefer a flat brush. I feel like it's usually faster and does a better job than an angled brush. Yeah, then for the remaining product on the concealer brush, you just want to blend it all over the eyelid to create base for your eyeshadow. And I added in the proceilan from the same LA Girl concealers. Yeah, and that's what I'm using for my eyeshadow base, blending it with a damp beauty blender to make sure that we have a smooth base and that our eyeshadow won't be creasing throughout the day. Yeah, blend. Remember, blending is our cardio, so we have to blend. Yeah, so blend your eye base. And then next thing, I went in with a palette from Zaron Cosmetic. It's the Splash palette. It has really vibrant colors, and I was going for a halo eye, so I started off with the orange at the outer corner. I wanted a sunsetish like halo eye, but I ended up just making it a little bit darker, but I really loved the outcome. Yeah, so for halo eye, you want to do the outer corner first and then the inner corner, leaving the center part without any product. And as you can see here, I was just using the orange shade, and then later I went in with a purple shade from the same palette, the Splash from Zaron Cosmetics, but I don't think they are making them anymore. They discontinued that collection, but they have other palettes that they launched just the other day, and there's variety. Plus, you can always use any other palette. Yeah, so here I'm using a pencil brush and that's what I'm just using to add in the purple shade on the inner part. And as you can see now, the orange concealer, it's more like a transition shade, and then I'm just darkening in the inner part. Then using the same brush, the concealer brush that we use to clean our eyebrows, I'm going in with the product left on there, and I'm just again making the halo eye base more pigmented on the concealer, so that our eyeshadow can pop at the center part. Yeah, so blend. Then I'm going in with the purple shade, making sure that I blend the edge of the concealer, because if you leave it that harsh, your eyeshadow will definitely have a very harsh line, and also it might crease throughout the day. So you want to just blend the edges. Yeah, so next I'm going in with this flat but fluffy brush a bit, just to add in the yellow shadow. Yeah, creating that halo eye now. Yeah, again, you want to blend the colors together. You don't want to leave any harsh line, so always go back, keep going back with the shades, making sure there is no shade that's taking away from the other and that they are marrying into each other. Yeah, that's the whole essence of blending. Like, you want to have a seamless eye makeup, and the only way you can achieve that is by blending. I was loving the pop. As you can see, the pop of color is so amazing. It's from the same palette, the Splash, and the shadows there are very pigmented. Yeah, so at this point we're already having our halo eye, and I'm loving the outcome. Yeah, so to darken it, I went in with a darker shade from the same palette, as you can see, because I felt like it was a bit too light. Yeah, and I'm using a pencil brush just to make sure I'm not undoing all the other colors that I had done before. Yeah, and I'm doing it very closely to the gold yellow shade, just to make sure they transition well and there are no harsh lines left again. Yeah, then lastly I went with a wing liner. I didn't want to create a wing liner, so I'm just adding it on closely to the lash line, on the part that I will place on the lashes. On the face prep, I went in with a moisturizer after wiping off any fallout from the eyeshadow, and for this case I was using the Nivea cream. It's a very good moisturizer because it's good for all skin types. So if you in your kit you don't know what to use, you can try the Nivea cream as your moisturizer. And I'm just blending it out with this tiny brush, just to make sure it's well placed on all corners of the face, and making sure that it creates that good base for our foundation. I wanted to go with a dewy look, so next I was adding in this LA Girl illuminating concealer, just to make sure we have the glow. And from the moisturizer, the glow was already glowing. Yeah, and as you can see, that primer, it's very illuminating. Yeah, and I'm loving the prep. Remember, prepping your skin, it's very important because it defines how your foundation and your powders will sit on the face. So you really want to take time to prep your skin. So for foundation, I went in with the Legal Illuminating foundation. It's very dewy. Yeah, so I'm just blending it onto the skin, and guys, how gorgeous is her skin. Like sometimes, like dark skinned, like we are so blessed, like our skin is goals. I loved how her skin was so gorgeous, skin like butter, literally. It was giving. Yeah, and then with the excess product, I'm just blending the forehead because and you want to make sure everything is well blended, like so. Yeah, so next I went in with the concealer. I was using the Beautiful Bronze. It's like 2 shades lighter than her skin tone, and it's just perfect. So I'm just highlighting her under eye, her nose and her chin, and then with the excess product, that's what we take to our forehead. Yep, just like so. Yeah, using a damp beauty blender, I'm just blending it out. And always wait for your concealer, like give it like 2 to 3 minutes to be a bit dewy, to be a bit dry. Yeah, that way it will give you more coverage and you don't have to use so much product. Can you guys see how well it's blending on her skin? Yeah, and I'm just blending. And I'm loving this sponge for under eye. I feel like it's light and it's able to go in the inner corners. Yeah, so I really love it and I recommend it. And it's amazing just to see how much the beauty industry keeps on growing. New products keep on coming up. Yeah, and some are not that much effective, but some really do save the day. So for this sponge, I really love it. So I'm setting all the places that I added in the highlight concealer, just to make sure it's well set and it stays intact during the whole shoot. Yeah, because she's here for a shoot as well. Yeah, so if you don't know, we have a studio in Nairobi CBD where we offer both makeup classes, makeup application, and photography. Yeah, so if you're looking for a studio where you can do your makeup, do your photography, and even styling, you can visit us. I'm gonna link our studio here, our pages on IG, and also I will always link them on the description box, so make sure to check us on IG and book your photo shoots. Yep. Yeah, so for blush, I went in with the Joy Lips palette, and I'm adding that it's red. Yeah, because her undertone is red, so you want to do something that goes with her undertone. And I'm loving this makeup look. It's giving, guys. Yeah, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe down below, share with your friends if this is something they are into, and just leave me a comment to tell me if you really like such videos, because I have so much content coming on for you guys. Yeah, so let me know if you love transformational makeup videos, and also how-tos. Like, we just have much coming your way. Yeah, so I'm just setting the rest of her face with powder, and also adding in the contour with the darkest shade from the Zikel powder palette. Yeah, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines and everything is well blended. Then for under eye, I went in with the dark shade that I still used on top, and then the purple just to blend out the lower eyelid. And then the center part, I just added in the yellow shimmer shade, just to give it symmetry, and also to just make it's kind of come, it was not well put together. And then we fixed in some false lashes. I didn't do very long ones because I felt like I loved the minimal on the look. So even for the lashes, I just went in with something natural. Yeah, and so this is how the eyes were looking. I was loving them. Yeah, then finally we set the face with Zaron Cosmetics setting spray, and I'm just like pressing it in with a beauty blender just to make sure that the whole face is well blended. And then I'm just going back with this brush that I used to apply on the blush, and I'm just highlighting the highest points of her face and her nose. Yeah, just to give her the look more life. Yeah, and I was loving the glow. Yeah, for her lips, I went in with this Davis pencil liner in number 3, and that's what I used to line her face, her lips. That's what I used to line her lips. And then for the lipstick, I went in with the Maybelline New York. It's the new collection, the Vindley, and I used the Red Hot. Yeah, and I loved. So I'm just blending it with brush just to make sure there are no harsh lines. And I was loving this look, guys. Loving this look. Yeah, so you guys, this was basically the finished look. This is the model seeing her face for the first time. She was so excited. She was singing a song, I look amazing, I look amazing. That was the song. Yeah, but we really had fun, and I'm gonna leave some of the photos that we took at our studio, and I'm gonna leave the contact details in case you want to book a shoot with us. Yeah, but this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. We love and appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.